Seeing that check engine light pop up is frustrating enough, but when you pull a code like P0043 and it points to a specific sensor buried in your exhaust, it can feel a bit overwhelming. But don't worry, we are going to break down exactly what this means and how you can tackle it. This code specifically refers to the heated oxygen sensor heater control circuit low on bank 1, sensor 3. Now let's decode that jargon. Bank 1 is simply the side of your engine that houses the number 1 cylinder, and sensor 3 means it is the third sensor downstream in your exhaust system. This sensor isn't just there for looks, it is crucial for monitoring the efficiency of your catalytic converter. To work correctly, this sensor needs to be hot, really hot, which is why it has a built-in heater element. This heater allows the sensor to reach operating temperature quickly, helping your engine enter what we call a closed-loop status faster, which reduces emissions, especially on those cold morning startups. When your powertrain control module, or PCM, sees that the voltage on this heater circuit is abnormally low, it triggers this code. It basically thinks the heater isn't getting the power it needs, or the circuit is shorted out. Now, before you run out and buy a new sensor, you need to do a little detective work, because throwing parts at a car is an expensive hobby. Start with a visual inspection. You are looking for the bank 1, sensor 3 oxygen sensor. Check the wiring harness leading to it. Is it resting on the hot exhaust pipe? Is it melted or chewed up by a rodent? Physical damage is a huge cause here. If the wires look okay, it is time to grab your multimeter. You want to disconnect the sensor and verify that you are getting power, usually 12 volts or battery voltage, at the harness connector when the key is on but the engine is off. You also need to verify the ground circuit is good. If you have power and ground reaching the connector, the issue is likely the sensor itself. You can confirm this by switching your multimeter to ohms and measuring the resistance across the heater pins on the sensor itself. If you get a reading of infinite resistance or an open loop, that internal heater element is burnt out, and that is your confirmation that it is time to replace the sensor. However, if the wiring is shorted or you are not getting power, you might be looking at a fuse issue, or in rare cases, a driver failure in the PCM. But 9 times out of 10, it is usually the sensor or the wiring.